From cars to guitars, hobbyists vied for top prize in the Rockler Hobby Challenge, a contest that challenges hobbyists to craft their favorite things out of wood. And we are delighted to be joined by Chris Powell, who took home third prize for this beauty. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a gorgeous, I mean, this gives a new name to the woody, right? So what was the inspiration behind creating this number?
Well, like wooden cars like this were kind of a way that people were building them. It's like a vintage race car. So I just kind of wanted to recreate that. It's kind of built like a canoe.
It is like building a canoe. I was going to say it looks a little bit like a boat. And so some of the same principles, how did you put this all together?
So I built the interior structure for it. It's got plywood and then some other different types of wood in it. And then I cut all my strips out for it and then just started forming them around it. I had to steam some of them to get it to bend and, just got everything together.
Well, and what really, I think, earns you the prize is how crafty you can get with the wood as your medium. So when you look at some of the detailing, the way you mitered the edges and things kind of come as a kind of a mirror to one another down the middle of the car. I mean, these are all details that it's not just slapping a bunch of wood together. You made one of the largest entries, but this isn't your first time entering in this contest. How many times before?
No, this is actually the third time. Each challenge has like a theme to it. And the first one was to bend wood, so I bent this wood up in the shape of like a head. The second one was a desk challenge. When we were all stuck at home, we had to build a desk, and I built like an airplane-inspired one out of metal and wood. And then, finally now I've built this.
And they just keep getting bigger and bigger. I also want to point out what it's sitting on. So what is the chassis?
So this is a 1931 Ford Model A. Everything's pretty much stock. Somebody had just pulled the body off, and then I built the body from scratch for it.
So 1931, so that includes the tires, all the metal components. What are the rules with this challenge? So you are able to use other media to complete the project.
Yeah, the idea behind it was just build something out of wood for one of your other hobbies. And I've always been a car guy. I've built a few Model A's. This will be my third Model A that I've built. Never done one out of wood before, so it was a cool opportunity to do something really different. They kind of always push you to do something outside of your normal wheelhouse.
Now you can't drive it right now, but the hopes are to eventually get it running?
Yep. Just needs some mechanical work. Everything's pretty simple on it, so shouldn't be too bad to get it.
Will this become street legal, or where can you drive this?
Oh yeah, it's it'll just be registered as a Model A.
Really? And how long do you think that'll take you?
Hopefully I can get it done within this next year. Mechanical work shouldn't be too bad, but it needs some newer tires and that kind of stuff.
That's true.
Modernizing.
You could probably do with some new tires. And the next challenge doesn't come until later this year, but you do woodworking, and this is really a passion and an art. So what do you make in your off times?
Anything from cars to furniture. I 3D print stuff. I teach people how to use like CNC routers and lasers. Anything making related. I like trying to inspire people and just seeing what I can come up with.
An all-around mechanical guy you are, Chris Powell. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us. This has been such a delight. Congratulations again. What are you going to do with your winnings?
So I already bought some stuff. I needed more clamps and glue and stuff like that.
How much glue did this take?
A lot, and I went through pretty much a whole gallon on this. A lot of it drips off, but...
Right, it's a lot of work. Very sticky.
Oh yeah.
The concept is very sticky too. I want to thank you again.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure. We're back after this.